walk, when they drive a car, when they take the subway, when they take public transportation, and sorry about that.
Good evening. Welcome to Late with Kate. I'm your host, Caitlin Tate. Tonight, very, very special guest, Fifi Ferg. Fifi, how are you doing?
I'm actually doing pretty great. Thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure and my honor. Tell us, what have you been up to? Anything happening big worth mentioning?
Yeah, so as you know, I've taken a little break from social media, but I have been using this as a chance to reset and recharge. Mother Earth, she's been sick. So what I've been doing is I've been working out in the outside to see if I can help heal it because I know with my big social media presence, I have a lot of energy. And with that energy, I like to transpire it into my workouts out in the grass and hopefully heal Mother Earth.
That's so nice, especially after that oil rig disaster your father's responsible for. I think it's so lovely that you're just trying to get in touch with nature.
Yeah. My father, I don't really talk about him much. I'm his
He's a good
blood, but
man.
sometimes,
Oh, I think
sometimes,
all the time. Outside of nature, what else have you been up to? Is there anything coming new to Instagram that we should keep a little eye out for? Or
yeah. So I've partnered up with OpenAI, and we are actually collaborating.
well,
Um,
wait. You said OpenAI?
yes, OpenAI,
Like the company
the
that
Open AI,
TheOpenAI?
OPEN period AI.
Isn't that a very unsustainable business?
The thing is, with water, there's condensation, perception,
I
and
don't think it's I don't think it's I don't think it's called perception, Fifi. I think it's precipitation. Is that did I sorry, was that your accent? Did I
Yeah,
mishear?
sorry. Language barrier. As you know,
Right.
we're a bit different than Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of worse,
point
I'd say.
taken.
So OpenAI, it's what exactly are you going to be doing? I mean, that's such
Yeah,
an interesting
so
collab.
what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be using the earth, but the thing is, like, I'm like replenishing it, like as like my own side of the business through my workouts on the grass, but like through like kinetic energy. But what's happening is through OpenAI, we are releasing our new watches. These
Can you show that
watches,
again?
yes.
That looks like an Apple Watch.
It's not an Apple Watch. See, the thing is, to reduce the ecological impact, we are using the Apple Watch that was released 4 years ago.
So it
We're
is an
using
Apple
the,
Watch.
yeah, no, through watches, when we track everyone's algorithm, like when they go to sleep, when they eat, when they walk, when they drive a car, when they take the subway, when they take public transportation, and through, sorry about that. I had tonsil.
No, yeah, I get it. It
So
happens to the best of us. Yeah.
yeah, it affects my accent a bit. And with that, like, sorry, it's a bit touchy. It's a bit of a touchy
I
subject.
I can tell it's really like sensitive and emotional for you. It's honestly it's heartwarming to hear somebody who has a career online care about the world. You haven't
Thank you.
said how this helps the world.
Yes, so through tracking, we can track whether people gain weight or lose weight, and with that, to help combat obesity.
So that's not really helping the world though. You kept saying about like the
But
grass.
it it Well, that's completely different. That's just like getting the energy out. But to combat obesity, obesity is actually associated with very low vibrational energy.
Hmm.
And
I've read about that.
we, yeah, and I just want to make sure everyone can vibrate to the highest frequency. And with that, we have to be at a healthy weight. It doesn't matter what the number. What matters is like how you feel inside.
Objectively, a number does matter. There are
It
healthy
does
weights
for
and there are
statistics.
overweights.
Yes. That is very true. But with numbers, it's just data. And the thing is, with data, it's not always accurate. just like how they walk, how they talk, how they just do everything. We're also doing voice listening because voice can be a very
Whoa.
important part
Whoa,
of
that's a little invasive. I'm glad you touched on that because I was gonna say
yes,
talk and speech recognition, that's a little invasive, don't you think? I mean, they're losing weight. What does that have to
I
do with
do.
anything?
I do. But for the people who sign up to be a part of the study, they are consenting to giving their information. And any information is good. Because the thing is, a person can be working out and then they could be have all the right levels for their data, but they could be saying things behind the scenes like, I want to get Wingstop. I want Raising Cane's.
I don't know how it
And
is out in Europe, but in America, we have this thing called freedom of speech.
I think maybe we got a little too heated on the spot. Maybe there's been some
Just I
miscommunication, maybe a
love my
language barrier.
country and I love my constitution, and I'm not gonna stand for this.
Yes, which I really admire your persistence and
It's
your
something British people
perseverance.
don't have. The
We
gumption to
don't,
say something,
we don't, which is why I'm here in America
to steal all
because
of our data. Now, you mentioned something earlier that I really want to touch back on. You mentioned you were doing volunteer work. Is that or is that not related to your past prison time?
well the volunteer work that is actually unrelated. I already
Hmm.
got all my hours done, which is why I'm out of prison.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah, I know with America they're kind of keeping all the prisons for all of their really hardworking citizens who may not be legally defined under that, and I think that's kind of
as
fucked
they
up.
should. So let's get back on track. So you were mentioning something earlier.
Yes.
Um, and I need to touch back on it. What are you doing with the grass?
Yeah, so I can actually show you.
Okay, this is great. I love this. We're getting live uh uh field work.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So you've
So
moved me 2 feet to the right to see some
what
grass.
we do, well, first you gotta get a watch, but so I'm taking my weights. What we do is we move on the grass a lot,
Okay.
whether it's just basic movements
Yeah.
or just like stretches. But basically, it works the best without weights. I'm just doing weights just to show the obese people what they may look like on the field. So I added extra pounds to me.
Hmm.
But
Because that's where
basically,
obesity is. It's in the hands.
yes, and also the feet. So what you do is you move around a lot, whether it's jogging, whether
Hmm.
it's skipping, whether it's laying down. But the thing is, with I don't know if you can see me.
I can.
Well, the trick with laying down is you have to do your face down. You got to breathe in Mother Earth and exchange your oxygen
Yes.
into it.
I've heard about this. Dirt breathing. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see a bunch of people doing this in random parks. That'll be great.
That's how we build energy and just give it back to the earth.
Hmm. So how do you make money from that? I mean, are you selling a course or is it just, you're doing it from the goodness of your heart?
Yeah, I'm doing it for the goodness of my heart. When I was in prison, I actually met a few buddies, and we actually are running a business where we make 3D printers of different tools.
They had 3D printers in the prison?
Yes,
Well,
while we're in prison, we're just confined to a toilet, a bed, and clothes. So we
right.
want to be creative with what we can add to the prison and what we can add to our rooms. So we 3D printed toothbrushes,
Well, surely
soap.
that's a hazard.
It is.
Soap?
Soap holders.
No, of course. Sorry.
Yes, because we don't want the chemicals leaking to the drain.
The soap
We're very
chemicals?
clean. We 3D print things, and it could be at the customer's request. And of course, we follow federal guidelines and national guidelines because we wouldn't go against that because that's illegal. Um, and people from prison, they can put in the order, and then my crew in the prisons, they print out with them.
So
And
anybody in the prison could say, "Hey, I need this," and give you some money, some scratch and moolah, and you just print it?
yes,
There was no oversight apart from like, okay, don't make a knife.
Thing is, if they're a chef, they can't make a knife. They have to fill out a mental health screening first before they order from our company.
Huh. So is your company
Yes.
still active? You started it in prison and then you moved it outside?
I it's not available to the outside members. Only people who are in prison because in that community we don't really have much people to lean on.
Right.
So we have it based off of prisons all over the world, and we use it to where the prisoners,
Uh-huh.
it's a token reward system, right? If they volunteer at their prison, the ward gives them a Fifi buck. The Fifi bucks can be used to pay for the prisoners. But in terms of real money, the prisons pay us to run this program because it encourages the prisoners to give back, whether it's to the earth or to the community.
So they don't make real money. They make Fifi bucks.
Yes,
So
because
you
the
have
way that
slaves.
no,
You have an
because the way
entire system of slaves. Because you don't pay for housing, you don't pay for food. You don't have to pay for anything. I mean, I pay for it. I'm a taxpayer. You don't even live here. I pay for this. I'm
and
subsidizing your business.
and I really appreciate your contributions and your efforts and
I'm letting
everything that you
prisoners
do.
have more fun than I have on a daily basis.
I think that everyone's definition of fun is a little different.
I think having a
And
3D printer in my bedroom is pretty fun.
it's not in bedrooms, it's in a workshop. But basically, the uh thing is the prisons, they don't pay people
Right, it's slavery.
to do all the work. I find a way to incorporate a token economy system into the prisons so they can basically have
But they can't, that's
that
not worth,
experience of still they can still get rewarded for their work
but they get
and
fake
making the
money.
products. Yes, but the prisons pay us a certain amount
They
upfront.
pay you.
They pay the people running the printers. I only get a standard base rate when we sign the company to prisons.
What is that?
Um, the thing is with the money, we are a non-profit.
That's not what I asked.
But sorry, can you repeat the question?
How much money do you make when these prisons contact you?
Thing is,
It's a number.
I I'm not allowed to legally talk about that.
You are a
But
business
it's a very
owner.
great
You legally are
question.
required. I would like to know the number. I think everybody watching would like to know the number. Fifi, you are an inspiration, right? You hold this high self-worth and you deserve it. How much fucking money does the government give you?
And US dollars,
Yes, the real currency, of course.
we only get 80K.
Per
Yeah, it's a standard base rate.
every.
Yeah, the place. Thing is, the community people, they were great. It's the system itself which is fucked up.
I would agree. I would agree with that. So I don't know why you take advantage of them.
Mhm.
How have you liked America?
Delta Airlines?
America, the country?
Hey, I love the people and their drive to want to build
The
a
wall?
better, did you say war?
No,
Okay, good, because I
I
don't know,
didn't.
I don't stand for war.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. And I think that America is a really great pool place that has a great pool of good people. But the thing is, some people are very, very, very bad people.
I would agree.
So I would say that
I
it's a
would say
place.
it's time to make America great again. Get all these bad people out. Ship them away to some random prison in a foreign land.
I think, I stand behind that idea because they can be sent to a prison that has my program.
Hmm. Mm. How did you get started on the Instagram journey? And I think you're on TikTok too. I can't remember.
Yes, I'm on TikTok,
TikTok?
X, Instagram, YouTube, and I am Truth Socials try to recruit me, but I'm not.
I love Truth
Um,
Social. Mm. It's a good website. I use it for my news. I use it for my thoughts. I use it to get other people's thoughts so that I start thinking it. It's a really great platform. You've been sent down as a prophet to heal Earth and heal humanity. I don't think
yes,
that's ridiculous to say.
yes, I think that I definitely bring this healing energy, kind of like God and Jesus.
Yeah,
And because like when I work out in the grass, like I just feel my energy just healing the earth.
I do want to kind of circle back on your dad though. Is he gonna have any, interest or involvement in this project or projects?
Um, I try to separate that because when I was, I'm gonna come out now and say this.
You're gay?
No, no.
Oh.
I was gonna share something about my father. That no one
He's
knows
gay?
about. Um, no. Have you? Whew,
You having a
screw-
hot flash?
no,
Menopause.
I'm
Menopause.
just, I'm just preparing for what I'm about to say next.
Oh.
So my father, so the reason why I wasn't in school to fourth grade was because he exploited me on the internet growing
Hmm.
up.
Hmm.
Um, he
Me too.
tried to touch me in places that weren't appropriate.
Like the
You
back of
know,
your neck, because I hate when people do that.
yeah, and the front of my neck and other parts of fronts of places in my body.
My mom,
And
she used to like poke my belly, and I hated that. So I get it. I totally get what you're going through.
yeah, and he basically like was using me to sell. So he basically started a company without my permission or my consent, and I just don't partner with someone like that moving forward.
Hmm. Yeah, people who
Yeah.
don't understand boundaries, they're not really that fun to work with. I totally understand it. I
And
think
I
it's
just
good that you know. Like I'm not
thank
working with
you.
him. He's done some stuff, that oil spill was a pretty big thing. Also didn't really appreciate where he was on January 6th. But it's good that
Yeah.
you have that boundary. I
Thank you.
wish he
I
was at the
appreciate that.
Capitol, but
I wish that he was I don't even want him in prison because
oh.
prison's a better place than where he deserves to be.
Well, hey, if he goes to prison, then I mean he can work for you. Do the old switcheroo. Enslave him. I
Not
thought it's an idea.
enslaved. We don't use the
We've
word enslaved at my company.
established that is what you do. You enslave these people. We're over it. It's okay. It's 2026. Slavery is cool again.
Slavery is um I think that is a better word for it.
You didn't say a better word for it. You just said
But
I think slavery is a better word for it.
oh, I didn't mean to say that. I think slavery could be redefined to
Well, they used to when they did it to white people,
volunteer.
they called it indentured servitude.
Kind of sounds like demented.
Well,
I
it is.
think that I think that the word volunteer is good because we should bring awareness to people who are volunteers. They're basically people who sign up to be slaves. Thank you. I appreciate your support for my business and my brand.
I don't support your business or your brand. I just support the slavery.
Well, the volunteers are part of my stuff, so I will take that as a compliment toward my brand.
So your brand is slavery.
No
Your brand
volunteers.
so far is prison, nature, slavery, a troubled past. What's the fifth thing gonna be? We're all waiting. Big number five.
Thought I'm keeping secret
Huh?
for now. Let's just say you may hear me on the radio soon.
Is it satanic?
No.
Oh. Well, Fifi, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. You are
Of
welcome back
course.
anytime. Is there anything you would just like to say really quick for the audience to hear and know about to refresh?
Yeah, so just know if you're in prison hearing this or outside of prison hearing this, or whether you're an American, Jew, Israeli, Palestinian, African, just know that you're loved and we can come together through the use of technology and AI and 3D printing and create a world that is better. Right now, our world is shit.
Make the
But
world great again.
make the world great and also
Again.
follow the power of yet. We aren't great yet. We will be great.
Would be great again. All right, that was today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I had a time. That was the wonderful Fifi Ferg, and I will see you next time. Have a good night.